Penn State fans get a little upset if you say the word Sandusky. Who would have thought? I don't know how it started, but all I know is I hear a Penn State fan yelling to my left at a Gopher fan, and even Gopher fans and Penn State fans were trying to break it up. And he's like, this motherfucker keeps saying Sandusky. And then the Gopher fan's like, Sandusky, Sandusky, Sandusky.
Are those them 10 boys?
Nope.
Good morning.
Thank you for watching.
10K TV.
Hey guys, Marlo, editor and producer for 10K TV. Want to thank you for tuning in to another episode. As a reminder, you are watching the YouTube version of this show, which is a shortened, condensed version of the show. If you want to listen to our full, unfiltered takes across all of your favorite sports, make sure you check out 10K TV at any podcast platform that you can find today. Now let's get into the action.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of 10K TV presented by 10,000 Takes. My name is Bossman, joined by Sarge and journalist Jake. And it's the Thanksgiving Day episode. By the time this comes out, Thanksgiving will be tomorrow. So we brought a feast. Basically, Marlo, who produces, told us to bring a dish to pass. And just as you would expect three single guys to do, we failed horribly at mixing and matching. So our Thanksgiving Day feast is boxed mashed potatoes, which I made. Just plain Hawaiian rolls, which Jake made.
Yeah, I made them.
Or did you put some, or sorry, that you bought?
I bought. Oh, you can say I made them. Homemade.
And then Sarge brought
Also homemade.
strawberry
It says
rhubarb
Cub
pie.
on it.
Plan is we may or may not have hit a little penny pen before this, and we're just gonna eat while we do the show. So that's the plan. I keep looking over here, thinking the camera's right here. I need to fucking look this way. Jake's dressed up as a pilgrim, and I love the buckle on the. Have you guys seen the Family Guy bit where he's like, it's about the guy who invented the buckle on the hat?
I don't
It's
think
like
I've
the
seen
dumbest
that.
thing. It's like,
It's stylish, man. I feel like I want to talk like a leprechaun, though, for some reason. But
Also, by the way,
oh no.
Jake dressed up like a pilgrim? No, I dressed like a pilgrim.
boys, let's dish up.
Oh, we should dish up a little bit.
Okay,
here,
so we
fellas.
got taters. These
boil them, mash them, stick them in the stew.
these are definitely fucking.
I just wanted to point out a smart person would have brought a knife. There was definitely knives there. In hindsight, probably should have brought a knife. I had the opportunity and I blew it. So,
I'm gonna snag.
I should have brought butter.
you know what? Actually, I'm gonna use this.
Oh, look at that. He's using the end of the fork.
Chop that shit up, boy. Chop that shit up, boy.
Chop that bitch up, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Pie. We're
Would you like a piece
pass
of
the
pie?
dish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We all have
separate plates
Los
for everybody.
Platos. Yeah, I want a piece of pie, too, man.
Dude, absolutely. Who doesn't?
While you're dishing that's up, boys,
Yeah, I want to get this pie going.
let's talk Wild hockey. We're gonna talk about the Wild.
Oh,
So
what's some mashed potatoes, though?
Marcus Foligno confirmed that Zuki gets to keep both of his balls.
And he can have kids, which is all that matters, honestly. Round of applause to him.
Dude, yeah. Thank God.
It was kind of up in the air for a while whether Matt Zuccarello was going to keep both of his testicles. As we mentioned last week, he took a wrister from ouch, that hurt my cock Faber through the testes. No one knew what the status of both of his balls were until Marcus Moose Foligno came out to the media and said, we thought he was going to lose one nut, quote unquote, but it actually survived and he still got them both still. So shout out to Foligno for now being the medical, I don't know what you say, the medical,
Doctor?
Communicator.
yeah.
He is the medical
What'd you put in this
public
pen?
relations. He's the testy doctor.
He's specifically the medical expert who gives his opinion on other players' testicles.
On balls. I mean, they probably do see each other's balls often. I mean, just to be honest. And that's okay. They're hockey guys, you know.
It brings people together.
Russo got absolutely into it with a Jets fan on Twitter. I don't know if you guys saw this. So it's kind of I don't know if it's like a quarterly tradition or monthly tradition where someone says some dumb shit to Russo or about the Wild, and he has to put them in their place. So on Twitter, we had Neil Pionk Fan Club, which is really random. He saw that the Wild were doing a whiteout. He said, what the fuck is this? Just because the best D-man in the league, Neil Pionk, okay, plays for the Jets and is from Minnesota doesn't mean you can copy the Jets. Fuck you guys. Probably all at Russo Hockey's idea because he hates Winnipeg and their fans. What a dork. And Russo proceeded to say, just you, loser. Shout out. And then later, this guy basically like called him father, and Russo's like, no, but I am your daddy today. That's the synopsis of this.
Touche,
this back and
Russo,
forth.
that a boy.
This is just someone's burner account. Like, Russo's already at the
clearly.
point of the season where he's like, I can't fucking stand everybody, which I don't blame him, dude. That guy, the amount of idiots outside of the Wild fan base is one thing, but even inside of the Wild fan base, I don't know how the guy goes through his tweets without having a hernia.
And I love it. And just a good old-fashioned loser does sting a little bit. You know? Like, just loser.
Yeah. This guy's like, aren't you supposed to be a journalist? It's like, yeah, what are you doing with your life, bro?
I think Russo loves it, though, honestly.
I think he does.
Because he does so many journalists, you know, he's a top of the line, like top-notch journalist guy. And so many journalists and people on Twitter like that, I mean, they shut off their notifications. They don't look through it. They don't care to do it. I mean, he knows he's going to get that hate. I think he loves roasting people, and I think he's great at it. He's Daddy Russo now, I guess. Mm-hmm. Yep.
He should come on, and we should just ask him.
We absolutely can. He's had some really great interactions. Like I said, he gave me shit about my Facebook getting hacked. But I think we do got to talk about last week when the Wild played the Oilers. Marc-Andre Fleury let in what we call a boss man, which not his fault. I don't know if you guys saw, the puck was rolling and it jumped up about a foot right in front of the crease. I think it's time we start a conversation. I keep looking away from the cameras right there. I think it's time we start a conversation about these Zambonis in Edmonton and why they're not filling divots in front of the crease. That's fucked up.
You think someone went out there and like took like a little knife or something, or
This was all, Jake, this was all planned.
pick? They put a pick right there around the ice. They do these little divots, and they can't see them to the human eye,
Yep.
but they can bounce up.
Or even like a reverse flower. Maybe a player on Edmonton was part of the ice crew and sabotaged the Wild's double defend crease.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you know what? And if the goalie, and Edmonton goalie, I forgot his name, if he knows about it.
Stu.
Yeah, Stuart Skinny. He knows that he needs to just go pads down all the way when the puck is coming in to stop the bouncing puck. So it's easy for him. You should look back on the footage as when he's on that side, on that crease.
I guarantee there's no bounce.
Is he always going down?
There's no
well,
bounce.
No, he's probably going down to his pads every single time, anticipating there could be a bounce. So
A famous man named Juicy J once said, bounce it.
I think but it also, even to those who are not beer league hockey goalies, to those who, I still think it shows he's one of us. He is a peak in his respected profession. He's at the peak of the National Hockey League. There are so many people every day that we look up to, professionals, that we might look up to as perfect, but they make mistakes. It could show they can make a mistake too. Someone can miss a meeting. Someone could forget picking up their kids from school. Mistakes happen as adults, and even if you're a top
like
tier
a political
professional.
speech.
Well, yeah, but
You're standing in your soapbox right now.
but Fleury shows he is one of us, and he's part of the people.
Fun fact, he's actually 14 NHL games played away from passing Roberto Luongo for the second most games played as an NHL goalie. Behind, once again, Marty Brodeur, who played like 1,200 some games.
Dude, he would play like 72 games a year, dude.
It's like straight up like Tom Brady of the NHL right there.
He was awesome.
Yeah.
Outside of that, he has looked fantastic. Is he 40 officially?
He is,
Or close? He's not 40 yet.
I believe it's this week.
Is it this week? Is his birthday?
He might turn 40 on Thanksgiving. Yeah, look that shit up, boy.
Yeah, look at that shit up. When does he turn 40? I want to know when he turns 40. Literally,
Thanksgiving
is
Day.
Is his birthday on Thanksgiving Day? Wow.
I'll be the first to say I'm very thankful for Marc-Andre Fleury.
I am very thankful for Fleury Meister as well.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I wish he was on the Hawks still.
Hawks legend. All right. So it's Thanksgiving.
Not breakfast.
It's not breakfast yet.
No.
It's fucking 9 p.m., dude.
I can't wait to have a brownie tomorrow for breakfast. It's my staple meal for breakfast. Eggs and brownies. Ooh.
Wouldn't say no. Wouldn't say no.
You said no.
Yeah,
You
you're
did
right.
say no.
You did say no. You denied a brownie at 8 a.m. or
I'm
9 a.m.
intrigued by the eggs. Like, I don't want to start with a dessert right away. Just, I don't know.
So you're intrigued by eggs then brownies?
I fucking crush eggs. I love eggs.
I do too. Do you eat French toast? I do.
Dude, I haven't made it in a while, but I would love. Yeah, that's what I'm
Kind of.
saying.
Now,
You're right.
pancakes, too, if you add
But-
like
but-
chocolate
but-
chips and whipped cream.
Yeah.
That's basically just a dessert.
But yeah, you can taste the eggs a little bit in French toast. You can taste that egg batter.
And
There's a little bit of egg
amazing.
aspect to it.
Yeah.
No, it's
Amazing.
amazing. It's
Throw
fantastic.
syrup in the
I
mix too.
fucking love French toast.
With some
Dude,
sausage.
I gotta
and-
make some French
Should
toast.
we just say fuck this episode and just go to Denny's right now?
Dude, I've never
to
been
Denny's.
to fucking Denny's.
Let's
I've
move all the
never-
equipment.
All right,
Dude,
all right.
never
Live
been.
stream
Sorry,
at Denny's.
yeah.
What the fuck is up, Denny's?
We got one more bit.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah.
So
Get off track.
if you had to name a player on the active roster right now and compare them to some sort of Thanksgiving dish, who and what are you choosing, Sarge?
All right, I'm gonna go. Like my sneaky favorite player in the Wild as a non-fan is Jonas Brodin. Fucking love him. I wish he was on the Hawks so bad. You need guys like that. He is green bean casserole. He's dependable. He just does the fundamentals right. Scores a couple goals. Always in a good spot. So like just underrated. Like I feel like people would say he's underrated in the NHL. Would you agree?
Yeah,
Jonas?
he's well
Perfect.
rated, but no one gives him enough credit because
100%.
because we get eliminated in the first round every year.
And that's green bean casserole. It's like
Yeah.
it's okay. Like
I love green bean
Yeah,
casserole,
it's
by the way.
me too. But it's
I don't think
like
I'd
not
grab
the
it.
best.
I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think I'd
Right.
grab it.
No,
But it'll
there's
always
nothing
be
to
there,
it.
right? Because
Fuck
Jonas
yes!
Brodin is reliable. He's been on this
That's what
team
I'm
for like
saying.
13
And
or
he's tough.
11
He's
years.
underrated, tough too. Like he doesn't get pushed around. Like green bean casserole. This pen's great.
Sarge, you're always ripped.
All right, Jake.
I'm going with Philip Gustafsson. He is the stuffing, man, because he makes or breaks this team, right? Just like stuffing can make or break a Thanksgiving meal, right? Stuffing can either be really good or it's really bad. I'm not saying that he's been bad, but like if we don't have him on the team, like this, I mean, the way he's been making saves, he's been fantastic. Like if he's not on this team, I think it kind of breaks the team. You need a hot goalie, right? And stuffing is that. Stuffing is one of the staples
the
of Thanksgiving.
glue.
It's
It's
the glue
the glue
that
of the
brings
meal.
everything together. That's my takes.
Yeah, buddy.
Fuck yeah, green bean
I
casserole.
knew you would take another one. Like I said, you
Yep.
never say no.
Never say no.
Joel Eriksson Ek as a dinner roll, almost like the Hawaiian rolls you have, Jake. And this is kind of for the same reasoning you guys gave. Like, he goes good with anything, whether you put him on the PK, the power play, the forecheck, the back check, whether he's a locker room vibes guy. He just goes good in any situation, and dinner rolls are in that scenario. You could eat fucking bread. It's just bread. You can eat bread with anything.
But you could dip it. You could make a sandwich.
Yeah.
It's just it's all over the place.
you could literally just put it in the microwave and just eat it hot.
with some butter, dude.
Fuck
Come
yeah.
on.
Easy. Honey butter.
So you throw
Oh,
Matt
honey
Bro-
butter,
throw
dude.
Matt Boldy in the mix. Now he's the butter. You put that in the microwave, a little John Hines scheme, the way he draws up those plays. You got yourself fucking melted dinner roll, baby.
Oh my god.
If you're gluten free, my sincerest apologies,
Dude,
because
Sorry.
I'm staying away from it.
you can't.
I will schniz in, I don't know, 8 minutes after.
Well, then
I have a
do
dinner
it.
roll.
Well,
Dude,
that dress has pretty easy access. You probably just pull up the back of it.
but I don't got my wipes. I don't like that toilet
need
paper.
your
It's not
wipes.
great. Especially the way I was been schnizzing today.
Oh, come on. You knew we were eating food today. And
I know. I'm done. So I
supposed to
put
be
it
a
in
good
chew,
day.
and now I'm fucking, yeah. So
I was gonna eat
Snizzing?
more, but now I'm not.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
now I'm glad I didn't bring a knife again because I would have been,
Yeah. Okay. Now that's a little scary.
I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't feel like doing that.
Getting some mashed potatoes going.
All right, that's wild talk. Sorry,
Jesus.
Marlo. All right, let's talk Vikes. Ready?
Vikings.
Let's talk Vikes. So it did not have to be that stressful. We win 30-27 in overtime. Had to get a game-winning kick of 19 yards,
29 yards.
29 yards. Sorry. The name Blair Walsh was thrown out there a few times prior to the kick. I think that's fucked up. That's basically like black magic.
A lot of people.
Who the fuck did that?
Probably a lot of Vikings fans, dude.
I don't want to hear that name.
Maybe we didn't say it, but like you think it in your head.
No,
You're
people
like,
were tweeting it.
Yeah.
So-
Blair Walsh.
Also,
I do a good job not
did you
going on
see?
it.
Did you see Sarge on stream yesterday? He thought that Lewis Seen
Yeah.
still played.
What was that about? Go Scene.
Go Scene.
Go
Go
Scene.
Scene.
I know ball, dude. I know ball.
How
That's
do
why
you
I gotta
not
be at
know
UMD, dude?
that scene?
The amount of
Class.
the amount of people who called Sarge in the comments the R word.
Oh.
But also the Vikings, big team full of just team guys. I mean, we had so many examples. Did you guys see Jetta's quote today? So he was obviously held to a very small number of yards, and I don't know why I said it like that, but he said, "quote unquote," it's either let everybody else go off or let Justin go off. I'm going to let everybody else go off.
Dude, and I'm so happy that he didn't like whine like so many other receivers. We got the best fucking one.
Right,
we do.
God, I love him.
Jamar Chase.
Didn't bitch one time, and dude, because he's going to get his, it's one game. They were all over him, dude. 3 guys, 2 guys, all day.
You could put a gun to Jamar Chase's head and say those words, and he still wouldn't. He'd be like, no, I'm going to die an honorable man.
I'm the best receiver in the league. I need to get every single target.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's all grumpy. Dude,
It's like
don't do that.
Diggs.
God, he's the man.
Dude, but then it allows for like people like Jadison to get open, bro.
Jadison.
Jadison.
Sorry, now that I mention it, speaking of Jadison, I have the stats right here. Since I drunkenly talked to his sister on Broadway Street in Tennessee, here's Jadison in the last 2 games. 11 receptions, 223 yards, 2 touchdowns. Did we unlock Jadison?
We may
You
have.
did. You did.
Yeah.
You may have unlocked
You can
it.
take credit
Talk to
for
his
it.
sister.
I think I'm going to take credit for that.
You absolutely should.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of goes back to JJ's quote, though. Like, when you triple team him, someone else is going to be open. That happened to be Hawkinson, Jordan Addison. Let's go to this onside kick. Should the new strategy of onside kicks,
Don't look at me. Don't touch me. Thank you.
should the new strategy for, I can't look at him, seriously.
I honestly forget that it's on. My arm, dude, this is so small. My armpits are getting, if you've seen the Penguin second episode, it gets like the wire. That's what it feels like right
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
a problem.
But
Okay.
the new strategy for onside kicks should literally just be push a player from the other team into the ball.
Yeah.
Or just distract them because that kick didn't go 10 yards. They were going to throw the flag. It happened to incidentally bump Johnny Munn's foot, and hence Chicago recovers. They kick a field goal. I was really hoping we'd block that one because that might be the funniest thing to happen in the Bears
I was
franchise.
happy. Oh,
Oh,
man.
I wanted it.
Low
bad.
trajectory kicking.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be so fucking
We were
funny.
talking about that. I know I'm jumping around. We were talking about that on stream. We're like, if you have a low trajectory kick, like, what do you do to correct it? And we're all like, you kick the ball higher? Like,
Yeah.
like, what do you like? You supposed to just practice that? I guess.
Yeah, you think?
Well, I just think maybe kick it so it doesn't get blocked again.
Would you kick the ball higher?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you take me higher?
That's brutal.
Jake McQuaid. Is it Jake McQuaid?
McQuaid. It's Jake
Okay,
McQuaid,
Jake
right?
McQuaid, yeah, on special teams. So right after John Parker Romo kicks the game-winning field goal of 29 yards, Jake McQuaid ran over to the ball boy, got the ball so Romo could have his game-winning kickball, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool.
That was pretty cool, honestly. I
cool.
like that. It was really cool. Yeah, no, it was actually really cool though, honestly. To see him do that. John Parker Romo, by the way, he just looks like a dude that's just,
Yeah.
You-
he definitely listens to like Boulevard of Broken Dreams on repeat on his way.
Smoke cigs.
he's a
no
Limp Bizkit
question.
guy.
He's got a soul patch. dude.
Original monster. Not like the new sugar-free ones, like the ones that basically have kerosene in them.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
you could power cars with. Like, that's the kind of monster he drinks. The
OG.
original black and green one.
Yep, OG Mountain Dew. I mean, he's still drinking Venom Energies that are
And
probably off the market.
Listening to Alice in Chains for sure.
We got to see Nick Mullins play for was it two plays?
Just one snap, I think.
Play?
Just one
It was
play.
a nice little completion across the middle.
Again.
Yeah.
I
He came
love
in.
that.
Yep.
Dude. I love him throwing one ball. I'm cool with
Dude,
that.
he's like 2 for 2
He's
this
got
year.
one.
Is anyone
He's
else,
got
though,
one.
surprised he didn't just fucking yuck it up in the end zone for like a one-on-one ball? Because you remember how reckless he played last year? It was a blast to watch.
Dude, it is a roller coaster.
He
It's like
put up
watching
like
Jameis play.
I know. Well, did you show it showed his stats when he came
love
34 touchdowns, 31 interceptions. I'm like, this guy is a a gunslinger, but he'll just throw it.
Yeah.
He has a great arm and he has a great stroke.
Face.
Fat face, sure,
Fat
whatever.
face.
Big fan of Park Tave and St. Louis Park.
Yeah, allegedly. So he is one of us, I would say.
Is he touching you again?
No, I thought you were going to backup quarterbacks.
We're talking backup QBs. Why?
I
We're-
didn't feel a touch. Did you touch
Oh.
me?
No, I thought no. I was trying to like wave him down. I don't know what that was.
Okay. Some of these fans at games, just their intelligence blows my mind. Did you guys see the Bears fan who just saw what a can koozie was for the first time?
Yeah.
Look at
Let's
this
see
guy.
this one.
You did not see this guy? So this is from the TV broadcast. He's showing him how the can koozie works, and he says, that's cool.
Wow. Only an average Bears fan, man.
Bears suck, but it's really cool
man.
to see a human being on live TV learn how a koozie works. It's the caption.
Hey, April's, oh, that's cool, man. Wow.
He's probably one of those guys. He's like, I don't need that. I drink the beer fast enough to where it stays cold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're so hard, dude. You're so hard.
But Nick Muse got released, or he got waived on his birthday, which is today.
Hey, man. Business does not apply to birthdays.
Birthday, dude.
Oh, come on, Sarge.
Well,
Come on, man.
Nick Muse, by the way, he's in my mind a Vikings legend because some of the shirts he was seen wearing this summer, he had one that just says "I Heart Latinas."
Oh, respect.
See,
Hell
now,
yeah.
now you're all in on him. I went
sorry,
up
buddy.
to him. He was at Sally's after the first Gopher football game. I just walked up to him, didn't even say, "Hey, you're Nick Muse," right? I just go, "Hey, man, I heart Latinas too." And he looked at me. He's like, "Fuck yeah, dude." I see a tweet saying that we've signed quarterback Daniel Jones.
Oh my god. I
know,
no.
I would
no.
not- no.
No.
I was talking with Wags yesterday.
Oh boy.
Where is this going?
I said, I'm like, am I crazy to think that Daniel Jones could be okay? Not fantastic, not amazing. Could he be okay in a Kevin O'Connell system with our wide receiver and O-line?
I mean, if
Sam
Josh
Darnold
Dobbs
can
be,
do it.
anyone can.
If Sam Darnold can do it, Daniel Jones could definitely, not saying he could be as good even as Sam Darnold.
Dude, he's a rockhead.
But
Just
the thing
looking
is,
at him, there's-
but Daniel Jones, he has had good games. He has had brutal games, probably more, but he's had some games where he showed off his arm, but he has had nothing in New York.
dude,
Nothing.
He
Fair
didn't
point.
throw a touchdown for like 2 years at his home stadium.
I understand that, but
No.
but when he has been on and he has been down, his spiral is tight. He has been able to throw it. I'm not saying he'd be fantastic. When did I say he'd be fantastic?
Remembering the playoff game.
I'm just saying I would if Sam Darnold. Oh, he just ran the ball because Ed Donatel
That's
would
exactly
shift
what he
everybody.
would do for us.
But I'm just saying that if Sam Darnold can do it, Daniel Jones could be successful in this offense.
I agree.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, it's
all I'm saying.
It's interesting to think about.
That's all I'm saying. I said he'd be okay, maybe.
Is that why Nick Muse got?
People are saying, a lot of people are
just
saying
thought of
that's
that.
why. Because then you open a spot on the roster, right?
Well, it just depends. Do they trust Nick Mullins enough to be the backup? I mean, would Daniel Jones be a backup then?
See, that's where it gets weird. Okay, the way to close this out, like we mentioned, Thanksgiving episode. What would you guys say you're thankful for on the Minnesota Vikings? Who, what, when, where, why, how? What are you thankful for on this Minnesota Vikings roster?
He
9-2.
touched me again.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't
getting
know what
kinda
my
weird.
deal
It's
is.
getting kinda
Maybe
weird over
this
here,
stress
man.
is changing me. I'm getting all handsy for some reason.
Yeah. It's changing me. I mean, I am
There's
wearing.
a lot of airflow.
I am like
Oh,
the male
God.
pilgrim
Smile.
here.
that
Nipples
one.
are popping right now.
Okay.
Sorry.
What are you guys thankful for in terms of the Vikings?
Well, he touched me already, so I got to go. I'm very thankful for our Vikings kickers, who do not seem to miss, knock on wood, right now, because we are cursed as an organization in terms of kickers. So I love Reichard.
Yep.
We're all Reichard.
We are Reichard,
We're
except
rock
for
hard.
when he's not playing, which sucks.
He hasn't been playing lately, but when he was fantastic. And then John Parker Romo for him.
John
to come
Tony
in.
Romo.
John Tony Romo. Man. He's been great, though.
What are you thankful for, bud?
Dude, that we have a sick name. The Vikings. Like if you were like the Cardinals, could you imagine rooting for the Cardinals? That's lame. Vikings are badass. Like I just love that our team and color scheme. I'm thankful for that. Like purple pops.
Yeah.
Gold pops.
Okay, if I have to thank someone on the Vikings, I'm going to thank the Rolling Rocket for just bringing it every fucking
Oh
week.
yeah, dude.
What did he jump off of yesterday? Like a dumpster? And the poor dog was just barking louder than
So
ever.
concerned.
That dog is so over it at this point. Also, too, here's some stats with the Rolling Rocket. The team is historically 9-2 with an 82% winning percentage and have actually lost 0 Super Bowl games since the Rolling Rocket started making content.
Hitman Harry, we got to be thankful for that guy. He's been on the team for 13 years in this godforsakenly horrible franchise. He's stuck it out. Thank you, Hitman Harry.
Thank you for his Russian workouts, too, that we talked about last
Yeah,
week.
those are insane. Have you seen those videos, by the way?
Yeah,
That's what you
yeah.
talked
We
about. They're
were
insane.
talking about that last week with
He's
the
like
ropes.
holding on to ropes, and he's like,
Probably the same shit.
crazy, bro. And he's like, yeah, I think this is why I'm still in the league. Yeah, no shit.
We'll be right back after this quick ad.
Puck drop takes place on December 1st, and women's hockey is so back. You want to be in the video? In the prime of Movember, with an emphasis on mental health, we want to do our part in not only growing the game of hockey for women, but to also provide a product to sports fans to support your favorite team that can also go to women's hockey charity. From now until the end of Minnesota's season, we are donating all proceeds of my Frozen Goat design, as well as what we are dubbing the shoulder patch sweater and hoodie, are going to be donated to Sophie's Squad. Special shout out to Bar Down Beauty's Jesse Pierce and Minnesota Wild E-Bug Connor Beaupre for helping us find what we feel is the perfect charity to donate our proceeds to. If you don't know, Sophie's Squad is a mental health focused charity who conducts a lot of amazing events within Minnesota surrounding women's hockey. As athletes, we're supposed to be tough, and let's face it, we are. What they aim to do is remove stigmas entirely around speaking out about not being okay. And they do this by providing resources to young athletes. You matter more than you know. You are loved more than you know. To be clear, we are not associated or partner with the Frost or Sophie Squad. I'd honestly be amazed if they knew who the hell we were. So whether your GOAT is a 4-time world champion gold medalist, first overall draft pick, playoff MVP, and most importantly, champion, or Olympic silver medalist, 2-time world gold medalist, first ever PWHL hat trick scorer, rookie of the year, and also, most importantly, champion. No matter what option you go with, buy Frost merchandise, Sophie Squad merchandise, or our merchandise, do your part in helping to grow the game of hockey within Minnesota. And let's bring back another championship, eh? All of these options are available now at the link below, or make donations straight up. I'm happy either way.
Believe it or not, this used to be the high talking point of the Minnesota sports rundown, and it is now sunken down to the very lowest low of the show, which is the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're currently in shambles.
Shambles.
Not great.
Not great. Not good, dude.
It's hard to determine, at least for me, just because I don't know basketball very well, what's going on, but it just seems like they're just all out of sync and that they just can't do anything right now. They lost to the, at the time, 3-win Raptors, and here's a fact for you. The Minnesota Timberwolves have not won a game in Toronto since 2004. I was 7 years old in 2004. Actually, they won one time in 2021.
God, we used to suck ass.
Yeah. We suck ass right now.
Suck ass right now.
Any ball knowers out there?
I've watched 2 full games this year, so I know ball.
Okay. Diagnose it. What's going on with the team?
Dude,
Why
I
can't they win?
think the locker room's a little off. I wanted to get into right away the Rudy Randall play.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't watch the game because I was doing other shit. I saw the clip on Twitter, and it didn't look good.
So, yeah, what happened, basically, Randall had the ball. Ant was wide open on the arc. The pass was going to be into Rudy. Rudy wanted the ball. He didn't get the ball, so Rudy just kind of pouted and didn't really move. And then he got a 5-second violation, and then Ant just started chewing his ass out.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Accountability. Hashtag
Fuck
accountability.
yeah.
So that's pretty much what happened. It just seems like the team is disjointed. For those who say, you know what, it might be time to start looking at the cat trade. What do you think on that now? Because, Sarge, I was the guy last week who was like, is it time we talk about it at least?
Yeah.
The cat trade, there we talked about it. It's over.
It did happen.
It happened.
It happened.
Just like Kirk.
I don't think this
Just
would
like
have
Kirk
changed
Cousins.
a damn thing. Oh, we don't need to talk. Well,
Sorry.
Kirk wasn't traded. He was signed.
But, like, you think about Cat, maybe locker room guy? Maybe they're missing his vibes in the room?
I don't know, man. I think this would have happened whether we had Cat or not, the way they're playing. I mean, then again, like, I don't know. Cat was just he was so damn inconsistent. And, like, he had an attitude that was a little bothersome, but maybe he had a vibe or a chemistry with some of the other guys that Randall doesn't have. But, like, they have the talent there, man. If there's a chemistry thing, you guys aren't 12-year-olds. Get it together and fucking play basketball.
I feel like
don't know.
DiVincenzo's kind of been a non-factor this entire time as well.
DiVincenzo, and he was part of that trade, right?
Oh, yeah, he's the one who came with Randall.
Yeah, and I saw that he was, like, rumors he's on the block. Or, like,
Already?
as a
Oh,
piece.
no.
That's not a good look. It's not
He
a
was
good
supposed
look.
to
I
be
don't
like,
know, dude. I don't know any of these fake accounts
Well,
anymore,
dude.
so who knows? Like, it could be wrong.
Sarge is getting duped by burners.
Yeah, you're getting
Dude,
duped by
gullible.
you're getting duped by Wolves Wire that has 400 followers on Twitter. I don't even know who
gullible.
that is, but-
I'm telling you, I wouldn't surprise me. But I did see it.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Connolly, especially the GM Connolly, not Mike Connolly, needs. You got to think he's a little bit in scramble mode at this point
hasn't
because
played well.
there is like such thing as a slow start, and then there's like, okay, it's Thanksgiving and we're still barely over 500. Like maybe we might have a problem here. You got to think he's feeling at least a little heat from the trade at this current moment. Now, it doesn't mean things can't turn around. We've seen Randall be a dog. We have seen DiVincenzo be a dog. We've seen Cat suck. In theory, this should work. I don't know why it's not.
Yeah, I mean, I think they had enough talent around away from Cat for them to be better than 8-8. I think this goes beyond the trade with Cat, and we could sit here and dissect everything and sit here for hours and talk about like what we think is going on, but I don't think it's a Cat trade that's fucking everything up. They're just not playing well. Well, then like, has Mike Conley even been playing?
I mean, he's been bad all year. I do know that.
I don't even see him in the box score of the Toronto game at least. But the Toronto game was when? Like that was
last week.
That was last week. I don't see Conley on the box score unless
we've won one time in that fucking country in the last 2 decades.
It's insane.
Canada. We lost in Canada. Fucking
A,
how do we
might as
not
well
beat?
just let them invade us and just take Minnesota at this point.
Yeah.
Marlo pulled up the wrong Mike Connolly.
Michael Connolly.
Connolly.
Who is that? An actor? Well,
He looks like he was a Civil War general for the South.
He does. Any notable books? I'm not a reader at all, so I.
He wrote. Oh no! That's the guy who wrote 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's the guy. I know that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
That.
that's right up Sergeant
Sarge.
I'm familiar with Johnny's work.
familiar with Johnny's work. He's my favorite actor.
Don't hate him.
Don't hate him. Wolves talk. We have now
Sorry,
learned
Wolves fans.
Sarge's favorite
I
actor.
promise. This, if the team starts winning again, they climb higher in the priority of the show. The priority of the show goes the best team to the worst. I'm sorry, the Wolves, as it stands right now, they're gonna get the porn talk.
We're gonna get the Johnny Sins talk over some Wolves talk. That's just how it is. I mean, when you have Sarge here, it's gonna happen.
Okay, this wasn't part of the show layout, but if you guys could do one thing to fix the Wolves right now, what is it?
Fire Finch.
Fire Finch. I want
Mix it up.
Shit. I say let's just be nostalgic here. Let's just bring back Kevin Garnett. Let's bring back Wally
Is there
Zerbiak.
the coach? I'm
Let's
in.
bring back
I'm
Latrell
in. If he's
Sprewell.
coaching,
No.
sure.
Just put him on the court. Sign him. Put him on the court. Play him now. That's the only thing that's going to change his team. Or let's trade back for Andrew Wiggins, eh? I guess from a realistic standpoint,
I have the right answer.
I mean, what is it?
More Luka Garza minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
that
Luka.
guy more.
He's already on the team.
Let's get weird. Let's put him. Let's make him the 6th man off the bench.
Let's just ship Glenn Taylor off to a remote island and say he still owns the Timberwolves.
Let's put him in the chicken farm. See how he likes it.
Yeah.
He would get pecked to death.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They would peck him till he's dead in a coffin.
Yeah. Just give A-Rod the Wolves.
Speaking of, I wonder what that case is at, by the way, because
Oh yeah, the whole.
yeah,
Who's winning? What's the score?
Who's winning the case?
Someone live tweeting the
The decision desk.
Timberwolves disposition.
The Timberwolves' disposition right now is too soon to call.
I could DM Johnny Athletic. We've DM'd him before, writer for the Wolves. I'm just gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him who's winning the case and just see if he knows.
Yeah.
You guys want to do a Loons update? Hopefully the Timberwolves can figure it out, but they are running out of time.
Loons. Okay,
so the Loons update for the week. They finally played, which is the good news.
Yeah.
The bad news is they got throat fucked by LA 6-2. Final segment here in honor of Thanksgiving and a little bit of pen action. I got to ask you guys in a more of a less thankful way, if there was a nightmare blunt rotation you could have, or that we are going to put together, who is the least likely person, this is a horrible explanation, that you would like to smoke weed with. So for those who don't know what the circle is, have you ever seen that 70s show when they go around the smoke circle? That's what it is. So let's put together the worst smoke circle possible. Let's start with you, Sarge. Who would you put?
Guys, I'm so sorry I have to bring this up. Oh, no. But I have only one mortal enemy. One.
Okay.
His name is fucking Dave DeWitt, my high school gym teacher.
he just calls them out. Full.
You were just going to dodge?
Dave DeWitt, Mr. DeWitt, you fucking asshole. You are my nemesis. You're the one guy I hate in this world. She suspended me last day of high school.
Okay.
I spent the entire day in the fucking like principal's office. However, it was somewhat warranted. I will admit that now as a 33-year-old man.
Who's dressed as a woman?
Yes. I don't know, man is a little too much.
I think he won this feud.
Fucking DeWitt, Dave. I
feel like there's more to this
Mr. DeWitt,
than we're seeing.
who gave me a C in gym class.
You got a C in gym?
I feel like that can only be on you.
Me and DeWitt, we had some beef.
I'm well aware.
This guy would, if you saw your boxers, would just dock you points and like, if your cutoff was too low, but he wouldn't tell you. And then all of a sudden, like halfway through the year, you get an update, and it'd be like, I have a C. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean I have a C in gym class? Who
Sure
gets
you weren't
that?
just a NAF?
No, dude.
Okay.
The mile, I never lost a mile. I was always first every class.
I think
18.
I'm still on Team DeWitt because you just sound like a tryhard.
Yeah.
I would have given you a C too.
You know what?
You don't actually try on the mile, did you?
100%.
That's why you got to see.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Then you got to go
Running's
sit.
my thing, dude.
Then you got to go sit in English class, fucking gassed and sweating.
I got first place in my mile in gym class.
Yeah,
Personal
for
hygiene wasn't a
absolutely
priority.
No reason. Okay, let's move beyond Mr. DeWitt here.
No. He
one
told me I was
knows
going to amount to nothing in life. And I'm
wearing-
like, every day I'm like, fuck you, DeWitt.
Okay, Jake, who are you thinking?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Okay. Yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer would not want to smoke with that guy and get into thoughts with that dude or eat any meal around him or with him.
Yeah, we had all
That
this
would be
food. He
disturbing.
said, "Where's the heart?"
Yeah. Or you'd be like, ooh, look at this. That Jeffrey Dahmer.
He was
Nah.
an alcoholic though. He wasn't a weed smoker, was he? Or was he a weed
He's
smoker?
a drugger.
Okay.
He would have did weed.
Well,
Jeffrey Dahmer, no.
Yeah, that's
See, everybody will know Jeffrey Dahmer and probably be
Fucking
in
do
agreement
it.
with me.
I
But
saw
fucking do it. We have high school gym teacher Jeffrey Dahmer.
I saw
nightmare, dude. Are you
this
fucking
is
kidding
no,
me?
it was a Nightmare Blunt location.
Sorry, that was so loud.
That was totally
Do you guys want to
unnecessary.
hear a new fact of a Dahmer thing that happened that just got tweeted out last week? A fact that I don't think a lot of people knew. It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, okay.
He, at one point, his apartment got filled with so many bodies that he just kept one in the shower and he would step over it to get in every day.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah. But do it,
You
dude.
think your shower was gross? No, you guys will like mine. So my person I'm adding to the rotation is Jesse Ventura.
A nightmare?
I will explain why.
Hey, I
of his books?
I don't know. I think it'd be insane.
Oh yeah, it'd be insane.
Might be
but
interesting, but
I have a buddy who played golf with him at TPC Twin Cities, and apparently he just was so over him by the end of the round because he kept talking about the moon landing and the Russians. And some kid asked him for a photo, and he said, "I don't take photos through cameras because the government is getting a hold of those and doing something to my face." Like. He sounds like the person who's gonna like. There's a fun way to talk about that stuff when you're high, and then there's like, stop it, man, you're freaking me out now. And I feel like he would not make anyone feel safe in the circle. He would be like, the Russians are on their way now, and people would like they'd pull a Jake, they'd call the police.
yeah, he would be the guy that would be getting in people's faces and be like, "The Russians are on our ass right now, motherfucker!" Like,
Yeah.
getting in that, like they're in your fucking phone. Like not just some like friendly conspiracy talk. Like, dude, bro, yeah, dude. What if the
Yeah.
Russians are getting on? What if the moon landing was fake, dude? Let's look at a YouTube video. And you'd be like, it's fucking fake, and if you don't believe me, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, see?
Well, remember we ran it. Well, we didn't talk to him, but he was at TBC Twin Cities, golfing with Tim Walls and some other guy. I have no idea, but I overheard him talking to somebody. And he was talking, we were right next to him on the putting green, and he was like, yeah, I don't take pictures with anybody because AI can do shit, man. I haven't taken a picture with anybody in 10 years.
Insert tech words, AI. Who knows? Maybe Ventura was already smoking weed that day.
I obviously don't smoke a lot of weed, but I would get high as fuck and watch Predator. You do the chopper.
Then you followed up with To Catch a Predator. Take a seat. Take a seat over here.
It's
Uncomfortable.
It's hilariously sad and uncomfortable, but it's also funny to see these guys get absolutely fucking beat down by police afterwards. Like, they 100% deserve it. Can you just let me go home? I remember the one was great where a guy walks in, strips down, and then Chris Hansen walks out. Can you want to explain yourself? And he's like, hey, take a seat over here. He just walks over there like covering.
God.
Ridiculous, like absolutely gross. Like that shows that there's this many men out there like that, but it's hilarious to see him just get fucking burned and
yeah, that's the point of the show for sure. Well, you guys have any honorable mentions? nightmare person to add to a blunt rotation. Sarge, do you have any better answers than your high school gym teacher?
If you want another one, I just thought of it. It's if Nicolas Cage's character in Long Legs. That would be a fucking nightmare. Did you guys see that movie?
I did see that movie.
When he's Mommy,
Oh my
Betty.
In the car. You are that kind of that character. No, that I've seen that movie, and you've been that character today.
That would be a nightmare. He was
screaming?
dude. Well, his face, like, ah.
Speaking of other good options, Jeffrey Epstein, Michael Jackson,
Diddy. Yeah.
Yeah, but we got DeWitt. I mean, he's the worst one at the table, man.
yeah,
we'll
for
have all these.
All right,
fucking-
Diddy DeWitt.
Okay.
Diddy DeWitt. Oh my gosh,
Nice
we
try,
found someone
Diddy.
that's worse than. Yeah, nice try, Diddy. For some reason, too, Madonna.
She looks terrifying.
Yeah, that I would say a modern day Madonna. Oh, Kim Jong Un.
Oh, yeah, he sucks too.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's smoke
Yep.
with him too.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
not
It
in a
was
good
private
way.
ski resort. All right, folks. Thank you so much for listening and watching to another episode of 10K TV. With Thanksgiving being at this time of year, we do really appreciate you guys tuning in. Not only just fans of the podcast and this show, but fans of 10K. We really couldn't do without you guys, especially those of you who are telling your friends, your family to check us out. Thank you so much. We have fun making you guys laugh and having fun on this show doing stupid shit like this. Folks, make sure to go to 10ktakesmn.com. You can shop our merch there. Marlo mentioned we're doing the campaign for girls hockey. You can check out that. There's an ad for it earlier in the show. You can also drink our beer, Captain's Patch, sold at the XL Energy Center, Burger Moe's, also www.captainspatch.com to get it near you. And while you're on the website, check out the blogs, 10ktakesmn.com. Thank you so much for supporting 10,000 Takes, for supporting 10K TV. We appreciate you greatly, and we will see you next week.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Bitch.